Hello everyone and welcome to Easy English with Matt. Today guys we have a top video. So we are going to have 8 the most useful, the most common English grammar constructions that we use in our everyday life. So when you are learning some grammar, you know what to learn first and what to leave for the last, right? So keep watching this video until the end and you are going to figure out a lot of interesting stuff. Let's go. And starting off with number 8, here guys we've got 4 phrases. Used to, get used to, supposed to, and be used to. And I know they're quite different, but they have similar grammar construction. For example, to used to, just used to. Used to means that you did something in the past or you have been doing something, but you have stopped. Yes, you stopped and you do not do that anymore. Yeah. For example, I used to cycle to my work every day, but then I bought a car, so now I am driving. I do not cycle anymore. Then to get used to means to get accustomed to something. So I am working every day and I think in a month I'll get used to it. Yes, be used to means that you have already accustomed to something. I am used to working every single day. And the last one, supposed to, means that you should be doing something. Like I am supposed to work right now. So people, my boss, my co-workers expect me to work right now instead of filming this video. So supposed to is when people expect you to do something, when you should be doing something, but probably you're not, but you should. So if you want to know more about these phrases, guys, I've got another 2 videos, so you can watch those to know more about used to, get used to, and supposed to. Moving down to number 7, guys, and here we've got the whole future simple tense. Will and gonna, right? I would even say gonna more because I don't really use will a lot, so I don't know about you, whatever you like, guys, just future simple. So, when will you come? Where are you gonna go? I'm gonna come to your class in 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow, whatsoever, yes? Future simple is really, really simple. I don't know if that's good to use here. Anyways, it's easy tense and I don't think you need a lot of explanation. Just know that it is very useful and if you do not know how to use it, you've got to learn it. Getting down to number 6, guys, and here we've got the whole set of continuous tenses. Well, maybe not future, but present and past are really used. You know those sentences like, I was working yesterday when she came home. Or, I am studying right now, stop bothering me. Or, I am filming a video right now. He is reading, she is studying, they were working, whatsoever. Those are really useful, so you've got to read a couple of rules. They're not too hard. You just have to use a noun, then am, is, are, was, or were, and a verb in ing. They're super simple, so there's not a lot to learn, but they are very useful, so you got to know how to use them. Moving on, guys, to number 5, and this one is present perfect, your favorite tense. Probably one of the hardest. Not the hardest, but one of. So, well, it is pretty useful. And you have to learn how to use it in order to be able to communicate in English properly, especially with native speakers. You would be surprised, but they use it a lot. Really, when I was just starting talking to native speakers, I didn't use this tense like at all because I didn't know how. And they would correct me every single time I used past tense. You know, because people confuse just past simple and present perfect. So I would just always use past simple, but it wasn't of course right. So they would just correct me all the time. So then I had to stop. I had to learn how to use present perfect. And well, even now, I don't always use it correctly, guys, so just pay attention to it, spend some time and learn the rules. And here are some examples. So present perfect is, I have finished my homework. I have studied. Yeah, it means that you did it in the past and now you have results. You know what you've studied, yes? You don't say when. Yes, when you say when, for example, yesterday, so you say I studied yesterday, right? You don't use the present perfect then, you use just the past simple. But if you want to just emphasize at the action, not at the time when you did it, then you use the present perfect, yeah? I have studied. You don't say I've studied yesterday, I've studied 2 days ago. I have finished. Not an hour ago, not 2 hours ago, not last week. Just I have finished. That's all you care. Yes, you don't name the time. You don't say the exact time when it happened. Alright? And then you're gonna be good. This is probably the best advice I have read, that in present perfect, you don't say time. You don't say time when the action was done. Alright guys, now we are at number 4, and here we've got statements with such words as am, is, are, was, and were. And I know we had continuous tenses with those words, but here I mean different thing. Statements is like I am a teacher, she is a worker, they are, I don't know, students. Yes, those are statements. So in present, it's gonna be am, is, are. I am a teacher, I am a student, she is a doctor, they are policemen, whatsoever. In the past, you would say was and were. She was a teacher, they were doctors, he was a policeman, whatsoever. This is super simple grammar, so I guess you already know it, but just pay attention to it because it's one of the most used grammar constructions that I know. Moving down to number 3, guys, and here we've got past simple tense. Yes, it's one of the most used grammar constructions in English. You know those sentences with did you do that? Yes, I did. I did it yesterday. I worked 2 days ago. Yes, or I did my work last week, but I forgot to bring it today. Yes, so those are one of the most used grammar constructions in English, so pay attention to it, guys. Learn the rules and you're gonna be good with it. Getting down to silver number 2, and here we've got modal verbs such as can, could, might, would, should, and some more. Well, here we have the most important ones. So I'm telling you guys that I don't know any English conversation that does not include one of the modal verbs. Well, of course, some of them might not include modal verbs, but mostly they are going to. Look, for example, do you mind going with me to the cinema tomorrow? Well, I can, but I'm not sure if I should. So here we've used 3 modal verbs, and that's just one example. You can put it in almost every single sentence that you want. So okay, not every, because I know what you're gonna say in comments. No, not every, but a lot of conversations. Most of the conversations are going to include those modal verbs. And you guys have to learn how to use them because there are some mistakes. I have a lot of students. What I'm gonna tell you guys is most of my students, when they just starting to learn the modal verbs, they make this mistake when they use to after modal verbs. But you don't do that, guys. That is wrong. You do not say I should to go to school. No, you say I should go to school. Or you do not say I would to like to drink some coffee. No. After would, there's no to. After can, should, might, there's no to. I might go. I would like. I should not do that whatsoever. So there's no to. And here we are, guys. Finally, golden number 1. And this is present simple tense. I know it's maybe not really surprising for you. It wasn't for me because I use it a lot and I knew it even before, like planning this video. But if you didn't know, yes, we use it all the time. Like every single day you're going to ask somebody, do you like that? Do you want to go? How to do that? And they will answer you, yes, I do. No, I don't. So I do this like this, this, and this. I work here from blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So basically, you're going to use it every single day in almost all of your conversations. I'm not sure if more than modal verbs here, but for me, yeah. I use it more than modal verbs, so I'm putting it on the first place. Right, so I'll be waiting for your comments, guys. Don't forget to leave them under this video. Now, thank you for watching very, very much. It was great to see all of your smiling faces today on my channel. Now, guys, do not stop learning English on this moment. Please click on one of the 2 videos that you can see on the screen right now to continue learning this beautiful language with me. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.